Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokémon. We just got done getting our 6th gym badge, so we're going to hastily run back to the Pokemon Center, get our guys healed up, push Latios into the box, and never talk to it again.
You know, for a moment I thought that the Pokemon Center was also held up in a tree, because that would just be like the funniest image.
That's true, actually. It's like that and the Mart are the only things in town not raised above ground. They kind of stick out.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that, because now would be a perfect opportunity to have such a stupid-looking building on top of a tree. It'd be great.
That's probably like health regulations. Sir, this is a place of medical science. You can't have a tree busting through the floor. What do you think this is, Lothlorien?
Yeah, whoever that was.
Tolkien references, they just go right over Helldragon's head.
Man, I tried to read Tolkien. It did not work out well, so of course I'm gonna miss him.
Well, I tried to read, like, The Hobbit from beginning to end, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, fairly easygoing, and then they start singing, and I'm just like,
What, did they actually sing in the book, or did they sing in the movie, now that I think about it? Did we have, like, a musical number?
Well, there was 1 or 2 songs in the movie, but in the book, they sing, like, every chapter, and I'm like, oh my god, just shut up and, like, throw the ring into the mountain. I don't care if that's the next series of books, just do it.
Yeah, Tolkien was a big fan of world building, and, you know, that's not bad, it's just not my thing, personally.
We've got unfinished business with this guy. You see, you can battle him.
Well, I guess somebody's gonna have to police the area, if the police aren't actually going to arrest him.
I'm gonna point out some bullshit when this battle starts. First and foremost, he gets his own character thing. That's not the bullshit part. Check this out. Pay attention to the level of this Flygon, and you'll see why I'm mad right now.
What, 23? What's wrong with that?
Well, I'm going to type this into Google, and I will tell you why. Talking quieter and quieter. Okay, it evolves from Vibravia at level 45.
What? Then how the fuck did he get a Flygon to evolve that early? It must be the drugs.
Yeah, and Trapinch evolves into Vibravia at level 35, so there's some clear Pokeblock abuse going on here.
Flygon, would you mind peeing into this cup? Don't worry, it's just completely customary for all of our Pokemon. You'll learn why later.
It's like in Gen 2, going back to Faulkner, who we mentioned last time. He had like a level 9 Pidgeotto. And even people who watch the anime would know that's bullshit.
Yeah, Pidgeotto, you get him like around level 10, level 15?
Bit of a jump there, mate. I think it's about level 16, but don't quote me on that.
Well, I was close enough, wasn't I? Yeah, battling you felt like a real adventure. 2 hits. What a journey!
Watching you getting carted off by the police. Another adventure. Now let's leave and never look back. That's it for Fortree.
Yeah, let's leave him to his vile ways, and all of his little friends.
As the title would lead you to believe, we're on the road to Lilycove now, and Route 120, 121, they're pretty long, honestly, so expect a lot of the good old outdoors, and I'm calling bullshit on this as well. She was not looking me in the eyes when that little bubble popped up.
What if she was facing forward, but she was actually looking back and forth, super suspicious that a young trainer was going to sneak up on her like you just did?
That's a good point, actually, because you can talk to people from, like, diagonals this time.
Well, you could do that in real life, so I hope you'd be able to do that in Pokemon.
Not for me. They haven't patched in that feature yet.
Yeah, just talk to someone from behind. Sorry, man, I'd get to the other side, but that's blocked off. So, I didn't know Goldeen was part flying type.
Part psychic type, you mean?
Yeah, just give, like, all these random types anyway, because I don't know how otherwise you're supposed to do, most water Pokemon. At least Gyarados can, like, sit on its tail. That makes sense. No. In the game, he's flying too, isn't he?
Well, you know, there's not, like, puddles of water everywhere, mate.
Well, yes, that's true, but at least Gyarados could theoretically have land locomotion. Goldeen has none of this, so it has to resort to its innate psychic powers. It's like Akira up in here. We should name it Akira.
I don't want focus energy. I can think of very few people who would want focus energy. Cue the comments when everyone says they want focus energy.
The only time I've ever wanted focus energy is when I was watching the Pokken Fighters footage. Because that's like Machamp's super mode. He puts on focus energy. Like, all the Pokemon have super modes. Some of them are Mega Evos. But Machamp just gets madder and madder.
He has the Kaioken.
Oh man, though, that was some good stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, well, here comes another flying guy.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Seeking. Okay, we've met that quota. Let's never bring it up again.
Well, we have to give Seeking a fuck yeah if he can hover above ground like that. That's a pretty good ability.
You know what Grass Knot does, right?
It inflicts damage based on the opposing Pokemon's weight.
Yes, got it in one.
Yes, awesome. I do remember that bit, very much at least.
Right, one sec, I'm just putting a gold star on the HFC teammates calendar over there.
Yeah, we got a big old pinup board where we put gold stars. I put up my drawings that I do of the whole group. It's very adorable.
Put it on the fridge and whatnot.
Oh, here we go, Magician Red's final form.
I will never forgive you! In your own time.
There we go. That's what we were gunning for.
Yes, I am!
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way.
I like how it's fine when you do it, but not fine when I do it, you asshole.
Well, I bring some, flair and panache to the whole, proceedings.
Some levity, I guess. Okay, we're gonna toss out Flame Charge over it and give him Blaze Kick instead.
That's, it's been a while since I've seen that move. What does that do again, specifically?
It's a kick that's on fire.
Yes, thank you. Does it have anything else?
That's about it.
Okay, I guess it does more damage. Hey, whatever works, man.
What more do you want than a kick that is also simultaneously on fire?
Well, that is pretty hard to beat, I gotta admit, so...
I'm not prepared to be on TV today. I'm feeling a bit anxious.
No, I don't want to appear on MSNBC. Let me just go over here, maybe they won't see me.
MSN. That takes me back. It's not active anymore. We all use Skype nowadays.
Hello, just pop out from the grass and run that guy. Hi!
No, actually, that's something where, like, if you got challenged by a random trainer, I could realistically understand. Not when they just, like, look towards you.
Although, you really should have packed an umbrella in your kit. No, that doesn't exactly work, does it?
I tried to sneak past as stealthily as I could.
It'd be great if the, sneaking would let you bypass trainers like that, though. So, now that it's raining, just remind me again, this does count as having, like, the rainy day effect and water moves are more effective?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking, because I don't know if, like, the weather that's naturally made truly plays into it.
Like, if you go to the desert, you'll have the sandstorm effect, so...
Now, we've seen this guy before, but still having a Mega Blaziken is a pretty good idea.
Gonna kick him right in the face.
That's a good abuse of your power, don't you think? Just sit the fuck down.
Kind of playing with fire here, both literally and metaphorically. But I got speed boost, so I can outshine his flying type advantage.
So, if it loses the fire tassels on its wrists, does it die like Charmander would?
No.
Because I'm fixing to say, because otherwise I really don't see the point of those. I guess it's cool, but when, like, your wrists are overheating, you gotta get that checked by a repairman.
Swallow's fast enough already. We don't need to add insult to injury when we're aerial acing our opponents.
Now that I look closer at Mega Blaziken, I really have to question some of the design choices that went into play, especially in terms of its hair, up top, feathers, whatever.
Well, it's more aerodynamic now, I guess.
I suppose, but it reminds me of Harpooya from Mega Man Zero, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. And if you had played those games, you would have understood what I just said.
Well, we did Mega Man 1, which at the time of this recording you guys will hopefully have watched and enjoyed. Plug, wink, wink.
And rated and commented, and I put it on all the social media.
Especially Vimeo and Vidler. Those are the top, like, video sharing sites of today.
They're underground, so, you know, that's the cooler way to spread these videos around now.
I make a wish. I wish that you don't throw rocks in my face.
No.
Resilient little thing.
It has been a while since I've seen a Xatu. I always thought the design was... Well, okay, it was pretty interesting and it stood out from all the usual bird types because of that strong imagery it has going. What do you think about him?
It looks like shit in this game, mostly due to the fact that all Pokemon that can take place in, like, flying battles and whatnot, sky battles, to use their proper term, are conscripted into just being in that silly pose.
That's true. Xatu always looks better in that pose. You know, you normally see it in the artwork, especially with its flat wings out, so it looks like a totem pole. That looks a lot better.
Alright, moving on. This route is great for showing off one of Castform's alternate forms, by the way. Obviously, since it's raining, it will transform into its, like, rainy day motif.
So, are we ever gonna get a cast form? Did you just leave it there at that place?
I don't need it. You know, I've got a full team of, like, balanced types and whatnot. And, you know, could probably stand to go back and get Ziggy again, but, you know.
That cast form had so many career prospects, and you just turned it down, man. Maybe it was just, you know, trying to intern under you to get some experience, you know?
This is a long route, so I hope you'll forgive me if I skip a few of the trainers. It'll be to my detriment, but we'll get to Lilycove that much faster.
I hope you'll also forgive us for having Fox News blare down here in the bottom screen. Trust me, we need something to listen to for background noise.
Fucking Poke-liberals. Ruining this region.
There isn't a killer in the grass. Just sneak past, it's okay. Just tickle its butt.
And run away.
You'll never catch me! Oh hey, it's a Kecleon, neat.
We're gonna catch this one, because I feel a bit bad about destroying the other one.
Yeah, just break its dreams. Here comes its brother to avenge it, but then it gets captured, so... It changed into burning. Ow!
I'm on fire, but it works. I'm gonna make it do what it do.
I've noticed how rare it is, in general, for Pokemon to dodge attacks. Like, I don't remember the exact formula for that, but it would seem like attacks tend to just hit, period. You know, kind of like you're playing the card game, where there's no accuracy stat to really track.
Man, if they brought that in, that would destroy the card game.
Well, the card game is already kind of destroyed. Let's be honest here, because after Wizards of the Coast stopped making it, the power creep just jumped. It's nuts. Last time I played, it was crazy.
Do you want to explain to our viewers who may not know what power creeping means?
Power creep is... It's inevitable. It happens over time to a game where more and more powerful cards are introduced to, you know, combat certain strategies, things like that. And if you look at a card game's lifespan as a whole, you'll notice that many cards that are more recent tend to be way strictly better than cards that were released, you know, near the beginning of the game's lifespan, with some exceptions. So, power creep is inevitable, but a good game design can help circumvent that. Pokemon card game does not have that at all, trust me.
What do you think of the nickname I gave that Kecleon?
I wish I had seen it!
It was Karma.
Karma? Not bad.
Karma, Chameleon.
Chameleon. That's a stand name, hopefully in part 9.
I did a little bit of a tricky bit of editing here, because the original battle I got into was Vio and Loom, and that was not nearly hype enough, so I decided to go for Absol instead.
Yeah, just push that Gloom off stage, sorry, we're gonna have to get a temp to pinch hit for you. I hope you don't mind, your check will be in the mail, but we just don't need you right now.
I hope you enjoy the nickname I gave to this thing, by the way. I was thinking of you when I nicknamed it.
Well, you always should be thinking of me because I'm so likable and lovable.
Jesus Christ, Eldraine.
What? I'm not saying it's wrong.
Welcome back to HellfireComms. It's all about me.
Well, you did name half of the group after me. Without my consent, true, but you did name half of it after me.
Okay, fine.
He never uses those swords to attack, just to buff himself. I know it's a metaphor, but come on. So his ball has racing stripes in case it ever gets into NASCAR.
I think there are actually Pokeballs that work better if you throw them out like at the start of a battle, but the name is just escaping me right now.
I think it's the Quick Ball that does that.
Either Quick Ball or Fast Ball, one of the two.
Fastball, though, that would probably make sense, though.
Fastball Special.
Yeah, it's like Wolverine colors, too. You know, the yellow and the black.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is catching Pokemon.
Alright, let's see what name you gave this Absol, but I think I know what name it is. I haven't watched this ahead of time, but I think I know what it is.
Did you offer me Focus Energy again after I turned it down a couple of levels ago?
Well, this Focus Energy is discounted in case you were reconsidering it. But Tank's still trying to get up so he can evolve and be part of the cool kids. Oh, it's a female too. Oh, good. You got this Pokemon and it happens to be a girl. Yep. Now, they did have a female Pillar Man. You saw that, right, when you were watching Part 2?
Well, there was like a whole race of Pillarmen, yeah.
Well, yeah, but the female one got the most fan art. But I don't think she was ever officially named. All we know is Card, Santana, Wamu, and AC/DC, so...
That's enough Pokemon catching for one day, so let's continue on to Lilycove.
Yeah, we gotta give Card some time in the box to establish its dominance over the others as the ultimate life form.
Now, I did mention the next gym involves Tate and Liza. I very nearly said something wrong there, but no, the next gym is of the Psychic type, and my original plan was to get Shenzi, Poochyena, out of the box and train that up, but the level gap is like so wide right now. I think it would have been just better to get a Pokemon near to the levels of like Blaziken or Metang and so on, and then level that up.
Yeah, Absol should be able to, carry the weight from that.
I'm just gonna slowly creep by here, don't mind me.
Well, I'm not the kind of guy who goes on a Pokemon journey to pick fights. I just think that's crude, you know? I mean, I know this is what we do for a living, but come on. Oh, here's our favorite character.
How do you feel Pokemon would fare if they took kind of a fancy life approach to it, in that you don't have to be a Pokemon trainer exactly? And don't worry, Magma, we'll get to you in the following parts, but I'm talking about more important things right now. If you could be, instead of just a trainer, you could be a gym leader, per se. You could be a Pokemon professor, a Pokemon breeder and such.
Well, you mentioned gym leader, you kind of have to be a trainer for that, but dude, if they made something like that, I'd personally be all for it, because I think that would be really cool to be able to choose your path, do your own individual things. The reason they stick with Pokemon training, obviously, it's, easiest to program, it's the most popular, but having the ability to do all that side stuff, I guess with, like, the contest, in this game, it's the best chance we're going to get, at least in the main games, to have some sort of second career besides being a Pokemon trainer. So, take what you can get. But if they made like an actual full game like that, like a Pokemon Life sort of thing, that would be pretty neat, in my opinion. I'd love to see how they would do that.
Pikachu, chosen not for its battle prowess, but for its cutesiness.
Well, to be fair, it does do a pretty good job in that regard. Like, they adopt more Pikachus every year. And, when baby Pikachus grow up, they don't become as attractive. So many Pikachus are flushed down the toilet before that happens. And please, don't do that with your Pikachu. Give it to someone who would really love it, no matter what it is.
Jesus, flush down the toilet. It's not a Goldeen.
Well, I don't know if you fit it right. You've seen some of the toilets they have over there in Japan, right? Like bidets. Have you ever seen a bidet, by the way?
I think it's pronounced bidet, mate.
Bidet, I'm sorry. I don't keep up to terms with your fancy toilet humor here. But I don't know, you just work it a bit enough, I'm pretty sure you could do that. But it happens so often, and you gotta make sure Pikachu gets the love it deserves.
Still not a fan of the transition from, like, route to town, but I'll live, I guess. Welcome to Lilycove City. Probably my favourite coastal city in the game. Slateport's fine, but it's no Lilycove.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I actually remember Lilycove from the original game, like, really clearly. And it's probably one of my favorite cities in this game, too. I'm looking forward to seeing how, the new 3D graphics kind of play it up some more.
It's quite faithful, actually. You'll know Lilycove as the town that has the massive department store. It's basically the Celadon of the game.
Oh yeah, and it's like a layered city too, with like, you take up stairs to go like multiple areas. I remember that like so clearly.
There was a person who read Pokemon memories for you in the 7th gym town in X and Y, if I recall correctly.
You read a memory of somebody in the box. It doesn't remember the last time it's seen sunlight. Would you know anything about that?
It forgot the gentle caress of a trainer's hand, the warm food in the bowl before it.
It doesn't know what time it's been since it entered the box. It's been so long, it can't remember much of anything. Help me!
Has it been seconds? Has it been days? Perhaps months?
Yeah, I just like to imagine a lot of the Pokemon in the box are caught in like a version of I have no mouth and I must scream. Which is fucked up, by the way. Have you ever seen like that game or read that story? 'Cause holy shit!
I've watched the two best friends play Let's Play of that game, and it's pretty good. I'd heartily recommend it.
Oh my god, that thing makes me so fucking depressed. Like, you just don't even wanna... I haven't even killed myself yet. It's just that depressing.
It just robs him of the use of the English language, good and proper.
Well, most things tend to do that, I realize.
I wasn't trying to go there. Come on, don't put that on me.
What? No, it's my fault. I admit that. I don't have anything to say about that.
Fucking furries. We'll see you guys next time for some therapeutic shopping. See you then.